Hey guys, this is Scott with Ronin Factory, and today this quick video is going to show you how to install the oil plug and how to use it. So first, you're going to drain your oil. I'm assuming that everyone knows how to do that. So here I've already drained the oil, and the first thing you want to do is just clean out that cavity that the plug is going to fit in. It should be pretty clean, but we just want to make sure that there's no dirt in the way. So here I'm going to go over some of the features of the plug and show you some reference points to make sure you install it correctly. So on the top, you'll see on the outside diameter there's a cutaway, which is right above the logo emblem. And here I've got a cutaway of the oil pan itself to just show you more clearly. So when you install the plug, you're going to line up that notch that I just showed you, that one right there. Line that notch up in about the 7 o'clock position of the hole in the pan. So you're going to press the plug into the hole, and you'll have to push a little bit to get that O-ring to fit inside the hole. And I'm going to actually put some oil on the O-ring. You'll want to do this as well. That'll help slide it in. And so I'm going to install this without the wave spring inside just to show you kind of the motions. So here I've got it lined up in position. I'm pushing it in, and you can see the O-ring kind of sets in position there. And you're just going to rotate it clockwise, and it's going to start drawing itself in. And when that notch gets to about the 12 o'clock position, then that's going to reach a detent, and now it's going to be fully in there. So the notch is on the top, the Ronin Factory logo should be at the bottom, and the logo on the gold cap should be facing upright. Now here for the actual install, make sure you have the oil on the O-ring, and I'm just going to slide that wave washer spring over the plug and just let it sit at the bottom of the groove there. And again, I'm looking at that reference point, that notch, and I'm going to line that up with the 7 o'clock position roughly, and I'm going to push it in place. So now the O-ring's set in there, I'm going to rotate it clockwise, and it's going to really help if you push against the spring. Right now the spring is pushing back against you as you turn it, so as you turn, push in with the plug. So here you can see I'm just turning it, and it's going to start drawing it in. And I'm probably making this look harder than it actually is, but so right there you saw it just snapped into place, and it'll kind of pop out just a little bit. So you can just wiggle it a little bit left and right, try to rotate it, and it should be pretty well fixed. And just to check, you'll have the logo at the bottom, and that logo on the gold cap will be facing upright. And at the very top, you'll feel the cutaway at the notch in the 12 o'clock position. If all those things are correct, then that means you've got it installed properly. Now, for when you want to drain the oil, you're simply going to unscrew the gold cap as shown. And then using the drain tool adapter piece, you're just going to thread that in by hand. And you'll start to feel it compress the spring inside there, and the oil is going to flow out nice and smooth. And so you're just going to prop your truck up. It's going to help drain most of the oil if you have your truck angled towards that wherever the drain is. On the F150s, it's usually at the rear of the engine, so this plug is facing towards the rear of the vehicle. So if you angle the front of the vehicle up a little bit higher, then more of the oil is going to drain out. On the Raptors, it, I believe, is going to be on the passenger side. So if you drop down the passenger side a little bit as it's draining, or raise up the driver's side, that's going to help get all of the oil out of the pan. Then when you're all done, you're just going to clean it off a little bit and place the gold cap back on. Just start it in by hand. There's an O-ring in there that's going to create some friction. That'll keep the cap in place, so it shouldn't fall out as you drive. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video helped, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching.